Hello, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload this because it's going to be very different to how my videos usually are. I'm not feeling too good today. I woke up with this overwhelming sense of anxiety, and I think it's been a build-up of everything that's been happening over the past week or two, and the sheer amount of information that's currently out there about the coronavirus and about the increase of racism going on, and it's all very unsettling. I normally pride myself in being somebody that's very, very positive, very, very optimistic, and today I'm just not feeling that great, not okay, and I just wanted to ramble on in front of the camera, to be honest, and just make sense of whatever is happening in my head right now. This week has been a lot. This week it's been unlike anything I think any of us have ever experienced in our lifetimes, and I'm not really sure how I'm meant to feel or think or react. I'm very, very productive usually, and I pride myself in being like that, because if there's a spare 2 hours, I will find loads of different ways of how to spend those 2 hours to be productive with work and planning for the future. And this week I've just been so mentally exhausted, and physically, even though I haven't actually exercised apart from today. It's been wonderful to see so many content creators provide live exercise classes, cooking videos. I've been saving loads of book recommendations and TV recommendations, but I can't help but feel like all of this right now feels like such a privilege and a luxury to be able to do any of those things. I was in my exercise gear earlier, jumped on a business call earlier, and just sat there after just thinking it's a privilege to be able to do any of this right now. I know that there's been a significant financial loss for a lot of people, myself included. The next few months of travel plans and travel projects have all been postponed. The idea of it is making me really nervous, and I really feel for so many other small businesses that are in a much more devastating position than I am. People who's won't be able to have the protection, people who have many more mouths to feed. Most importantly, I just feel really sad for what is going on right now and how many lives that have been lost. And my heart breaks every time I read that somebody's loved ones has passed on. My heart breaks when I see the death toll adding up every single day. It's not just a number on a news report. This number is reflective of so many people's loved ones, somebody's mother, somebody's father, son, daughter, grandmother, grandfather, friend. It makes it so much more important to really stress the seriousness of what is going on right now, and to stay home, to wash your damn hands, and to not just think about yourself and your loved ones, but think about the general public who are somebody else's loved ones. On top of that, there has been an increase in racism across Chinese and East Asian communities, from not only in London, in the UK, in the US, but around the world. And I've been trying to come to terms with that every single day. I've been reading about another news article of an attack that's happened, or I've been hearing personal accounts from friends and friends of friends of things that have happened to them. I'm worried about what life is going to be like after this, and whether there's going to continue to be an increase in prejudice going on, and I'm fearful for those who aren't able to defend themselves, and I'm scared for those who may not feel comfortable with speaking English, and aren't able to process what's going on or be able to fully communicate how they're feeling about a situation. I'm heartbroken at hearing young children being bullied at school and having this continuous narrative now that might go through their heads as they grow up about the heritage and the skin that they're in. I really want to be able to do more, to be able to do better, to be able to use this platform that I have, which is small in the grand scheme of things, but we have a really, really tight-knit, close community of people who I'm so thankful for. I'm so thankful for all of you, for being so open-minded, for so accepting, for so loving, so supportive. And I want to do good by you guys. I want to do more. I want to do better. I want to be better. But right now, I just don't know how to go about doing that. I know that I am not alone in feeling this. I know that a lot of people right now are feeling anxious and scared, and as amazing as it is for everyone to be sharing cooking videos and exercise classes and books to read and Netflix films to watch and things like that, is also a very, very confusing, unsettling and uncertain time for all of us. Everyone is going through this one step at a time, in the best way that we know how to, but every single one of us will also have different coping mechanisms, and I think it's important to acknowledge that everyone will react differently to things. Some people will joke about it, somebody will cry about it, some people will want to be super productive. Everyone will deal with this differently depending on what helps them heal inside and what helps them process this information inside. I'm going to talk about these subjects on a much more, hopefully, like deeper level than I am right now, because I think it's unfair for me to be sitting here and trying to attempt to really share my thoughts on exactly what I feel when I know that I'm in a very, very emotional state and I'm not at a state where I can fully collect my thoughts and rationalize everything and deliver that to you eloquently, because right now I just want to be like, blah, blah, blah. But again, I just wanted to jump on here and just to say that let's continue to be kind, to be safe, to be compassionate for all of these people around us, for our loved ones, for other people's loved ones. And a huge positive that I've seen from this is to see how so many communities have come together, and through the strength of support from one another, we're really helping each other get through this. And even though there is a lot of negativity that is going on, that is happening on our screens, that is happening in front of our eyes, on news reports, there's so much good that's also going on as well. And even though today I am riding this wave of emotion and I'm not feeling that great, I'm not feeling super jazzy or chirpy or happy, I need to allow myself to feel this so I can appreciate when I feel all of those things again, and to acknowledge that I am in a very, very privileged position to be able to even do that, to feel those things right now. If you are at home right now watching this and you are feeling how I'm feeling today, been feeling it for a while, or you're feeling alone, first of all, please know that you are not alone. We are all in this together. My DMs are open. If you want an ear, what's the term? I'm not processing things correctly. If you want somebody to lend an ear, or somebody's virtual shoulder to cry on, to share those thoughts, do share them with me on Instagram DM. I'd be happy to have a chat and to chat about this together to the best of my ability and my emotional capacity. But also reach out to friends, to loved ones. If you are feeling alone, please do reach out to somebody that you care about and who cares and loves you, because there are people that do care and love you. Please don't feel the pressure of having to have everything figured out, or that you have to feel a certain way or to feel super productive and to do a million things at once because everyone on social media is telling you to as well. Feel what you think you have to feel to get through this. But also, please know that you are not alone in feeling like this, that your emotions are valid you are completely within your right to be feeling confused and hurt and sad and heartbroken with all of this going on. And through the strength of all of us coming together, sounds cheesy, but hand in hand. I've been watching a lot of High School Musical today, so I feel like I'm speaking in lyrics right now. We're all in this together. We're all human, you know? We all have our good days, we all have our bad days, and right now things are in extreme measures, and I think it's important to say that it is perfectly valid to feel all of these things and to not force yourself to feel a certain way because you've been told to feel like that. And if you're normally a positive ray of sunshine to everybody, you don't have to be today. You don't have to be right now if you don't want to or feel like it. But do know that this feeling will pass. Let yourself heal. Give yourself the time to heal, and we're all in it together. I don't know if this is helpful at all, but if it is, then I'm glad. And yeah, I mean, I already feel better just for saying that out to myself, to be honest. So I hope it helps at least one of you if you are currently feeling the way that I'm feeling. I'm sorry for looking disheveled today. I've literally just washed my hair, and also I believe a fly bit me in the night, so I've got a swollen cheek and I resemble an Animal Crossing character, and I'm not feeling so cute. Normal posting will resume after this video. I've got the trying Singaporean and Malaysian food in London video that I filmed like a month ago that I'm going to be uploading after this. I've got a carnival in Dominica video to upload, potentially some Australia content as well, from what I captured before we had to fly home. I'm filming some really easy, what I eat in a day, easy Chinese recipes at home as well that I'll be sharing in between these travel content pieces. I feel really bad that I'm not the usual upbeat, positive person today in this video, and that I feel a bit like a moaning myrtle, but I also think it's important to acknowledge these feelings and that we are multifaceted human beings with a whole multitude of emotions. If you've gotten this far, I would love to know one of the good things that have happened to you today and be able to share in that joy. One good thing I've had happen to me today was that I managed to do a 50-minute workout, and I got to sing my favourite songs in High School Musical, and I had a really good time vacuuming the house. That's a bit sad. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.